two scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Tell them, boy, we up early, Trey. My boy Trey done went and got. Oh yeah. He went and got a workout in.
He's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The GG's only. Know what time it is. You know what time it is.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together.
Don't do that, Trey.
Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
We was gone. We was gone.
They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
Come on with that blitz again.
You want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You talk about this Seahawk defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that's going to be
no, man.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against
no way.
Receivers. You got to get in there and get physical.
No way.
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh, that's nasty.
Woo. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Boy.
Well, they'll shift things around. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I told you don't roll to the left or to the right, cuz.
Before he wanted to, he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play.
GG's only.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. There's 3rd and goal down back at the 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, Trey. Oh, Trey. Trey. Ooh. Good.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal.
Man, we breaks down.
And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
We break them, cuz.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 48-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey.
Shake that boy, man.
Forward only for a couple here, 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy finds Pickens outright. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Purdy now to throw. Toward the sideline.
Good catch. Good catch, my boy.
It's going to be a first down. Well done.
Huh?
About 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Oh, wow. I thought you. So we closing up after this?
So
oh, wow.
Quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone.
Yes, sir.
George Pickens from 6 yards away. And the Niners get a bit closer. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Roger lost to the Cowboy.
Touchdown. Here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Diggs hit you like you hit your boy.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Oh, good. Hey, good one, boy.
There's another one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met in his
Come here,
tracks behind
and my boy.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. As it completes,
I quit. I quit. Oh, I shouldn't have shaved it underneath.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, 59 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because
That'd text me at
he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued
at 11 o'clock. Mo trying to reach clean.
Delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
He too little.
Some good special teams coverage as
He too little.
down just outside of the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt
Get your tail down, boy.
something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
On first down, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Purdy from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Get on through there.
This ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Second and 6.
Come on.
Incomplete. Some of the
God
fans here
dog it.
don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A quick throw completed by Purdy. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And
Get out of there, Turk.
he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for
Hey, man, stop
17
blitzing every play, bro.
Couldn't ask for much more from your offense
God,
there.
no.
First down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
That, oh my goodness.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive
Talk to
here in the
me.
final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Yes, sir.
That'll leave
Yes,
them
sir.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk.
Big D tackle missed me, cuz.
Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. The Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
I'm closing up the half, man.
Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce.
Man, I thought we was going the whole. I thought we were going the whole game. We ain't established that for the game.
Coming to the line here to
We
begin their
didn't.
next
We
drive, the
didn't.
Seahawks offense. And they are trying to
We
create
didn't.
some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in the
Oh my goodness.
Build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season. That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is
You so sorry.
short completion.
Nah.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. The ball comes out.
Oh, can we get our fumble?
Unfortunately, wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player
Yes, sir. Kick my ball,
on
man.
the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at
Hey, why
all.
you calling timeouts
That they got a chance to punt
at the
it
end of the
away.
game?
It's not just a turnover.
I mean, at the second quarter.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Boy, you stupid.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds.
No.
And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school.
It sure would,
That's
cuz.
absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's
That's
put some
illegal,
time into
cuz. That's
it.
against the
It
rules,
seems like
cuz.
every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually.
That's nasty.
And he's going to be intercepted.
All right, let's go on to the end of the game. Now you won.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier.
That's a
As it's
bad
returned for
pass,
6
Purdy.
points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's gonna be a tough
No.
one.
For real. It is.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner,
All right, put the ball in there, Purdy, man.
that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A second down throw for Purdy. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
I'm tripping.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time
He
today.
took my first read away.
Inside the 10, and he will take this one home.
Yeah, let's go to you, cuz. You definitely won now.
So now,
I need my money, cuz.
where do you go from here?
God dog it.
One, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this.
Cuz you can't win off this cushion, cuz. You don't deserve to win.
You're still the guy because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head or shaking your head,
You don't deserve to win, cuz.
guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Go, take it to the house. You know what it is. Take it to the house.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Purdy to throw it on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Back to
and
throw, Purdy.
27-yard line.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Next to score, Seahawks 39, 49ers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be.
You had him too.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be
Let's go, Lil Brown.
On what will be the final play of this first half. Time for
That's my rookie, Travion.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I might need to get my 300 yards, cuz.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, no.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway.
Bro, I wish your log here would have said that for the game. When the gate.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here.
You didn't say that for the game, bro. You didn't.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a...
I quit.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I quit.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
37.
Down that's knocked away and incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a
What he doing?
situation.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right.
How'd he let him make that?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far.
I got some everything out there, cuz.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
Get my fumble. Get my fumble.
Themselves.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds
Dog, I was stuck on that D-line.
for the Seahawk touchdown.
I sure was stuck.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Hey, you steady getting stats, cuz. Get your quarterback right.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
I'm closing out then. We now want to get in our stat.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And this is caught inside the 5. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
49ers 28.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Walker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
47-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Walker. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Purdy on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. His throw incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Purdy will look to throw again here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. A second down throw for Purdy. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Seahawks on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They run again with Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
This is 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Here's 1st down. Here's Purdy to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Brings up second and
Purdy to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Purdy to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing, Purdy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Here's second and a yard.
brings up second and 1.
Here's Purdy. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Throw left side, holding by Pickens. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 5. Again, it's Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Purdy, big fourth down play. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.